Consuelo Spawn, Valeska Hinton Early Childhood Center. From assisting in the office to tending the gardens to organizing events for families, Consuelo Spawn is a daily fixture at Valeska Hinton Early Childhood Center. As president of the Valeska Hinton PTO, Spahn manages the Box Tops program and sells t-shirts. During parent-teacher conference days, Spahn and her PTO team provide meals for the staff. Spahn not only volunteers at the school each day, she recruits other parents and her own family members to help on projects, such as upkeep on Valeska Hinton's beautiful perennial gardens. She leads the Valeska Hinton PTO in hosting events such as Muffins for Moms, the Kindergarten Transition Fair, and monthly evening events for families. In addition to PTO activities, Spahn helps teachers make copies, decorate their rooms, and prepare activities. The parent of 2 Peoria Public School's children, Spahn also volunteers at Charter Oak Primary School. Highly organized, detail-oriented, and energetic, Spahn doesn't wait to be asked to help. When she sees a need, she steps up and offers a solution, always with a smile. The Valeska Hinton community is grateful for the daily contribution of Consuelo Spawn. Susan McCabe, Franklin Primary School. When Susan McCabe retired after a 30-year career as a Peoria Public Schools teacher, her love for teaching and children remained as strong as ever. That's when she began volunteering for Franklin Primary School's 5 first-grade classrooms. With dependable consistency week in and week out, McCabe is an extra hand for the first-grade teachers. When a child misses school, McCabe works one-on-one with them to catch up. She assists teachers with testing, art projects, and reads to students. She brings caterpillars from her own garden and helps the children care for them until they are released as butterflies. In August of 2015, McCabe stepped up to help even more. When first-grade teacher Jennifer Rosborough was diagnosed with breast cancer, McCabe became her substitute teacher. Knowing her students had the stability, continuity, and consistency of an experienced and beloved teacher during her first treatment gave Rosborough one less worry during those tiring and stressful months. Beyond helping just the first grade, McCabe regularly brightens the school office with fresh flowers and assists with school events, including Parent University, open houses, and Avid showcases. Susan McCabe is an integral part of the Franklin Primary School team. Bill Ligon, Thomas Jefferson Primary School. Coordinating the efforts of dozens of Salem Lutheran Church volunteers and donors, Bill Ligon serves as a conduit of generosity between the congregation and Thomas Jefferson Primary School. When Ligon initially approached the school offering help, he told administrators, "You cannot ask us for too much. We'd rather give too much than not enough." Soon after, Ligon brought the school a donation of 100 uniform shirts and pants. As winter approached, he coordinated a coat drive for coats, generating bags of winter wear for the children. Ligon visits Thomas Jefferson weekly to read with students and has recruited other members of Salem Lutheran to read as well. Ligon's most ambitious volunteer project is the 3rd grade Pen Pal project. Once a month, Thomas Jefferson 3rd graders exchange letters with members of Salem Lutheran Church. Over the course of the school year, the children and volunteers become acquainted, establish friendships, and share experiences. In late May, the Pen Pals gather for an ice cream social on the school playground to meet face-to-face and to celebrate the friendships created by the volunteer work of Bill Ligon.
She is fantastic, phenomenal. I love her. I have known her for over 10 years as a classroom teacher, and we are the lucky recipients of her service now after she is retired.
I had the privilege of working with Susan at Ting Primary, and then after she retired, she came to me and she wanted to volunteer in my classroom, and she's been doing it ever since. You know, the biggest thing for me is that she has put her life on hold for me personally. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on August 3rd. And she, within minutes, drove to the admin building and wanted to be a substitute teacher And she did say, which was funny, that she was only going to be a substitute teacher for my classroom. She sensed the fact that I needed her to be there, and she just was in the background. And she always reassured my students that Mrs. Roseborough was going to be okay, Mrs. Roseborough was going to be here. And she is the most selfless person that I know. She would do anything for me. She would do anything for the school. She would do anything for my grade level.
Susan McCabe comes into our classrooms every day with such a smile on her face, willing to do whatever we ask her to do, testing, whatever we need her to do with the children.
Just little things that she does make a huge difference within the school environment. You know, she just seems to know exactly what we need before we even need it.
You have truly made a difference in the lives of our students. You've given them opportunities that they may have never had before, such as bringing in the caterpillars that we've got to watch turn into butterflies and then be released on the playground. Amazing. The kids love that experience. You got us tickets to go see the Nutcracker Ballet at the Civic Center. And what a neat experience for not only us as teachers to take our students there, but for the students. Now they can remember when they were 6 years old, they saw a ballet. And that experience sparks interest in them now. And so I am so grateful to have been able to work with you this year, and for your presence to have been such a strong influence in the lives of our students.
Yes.
You're amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan, so much for what you've done for me personally this year. I love you so much. I can't wait for the coming school year for you to come back into my classroom and volunteer and do your thing. I look forward to it.